Guys, I have got wicked blurred vision, so I might have to go try the contact lens and reading glasses view, depending on how we get on. And my difficult to deal with management company are fuffing idiots and have been haranguing me with, and I don't know if you guys work with people that do this, but sorry, I can't see chat because I'm just turning on the CC, so let me just dive back. Before I start venting at you, you poor buggers, let me pop in and actually see who's on. Okay then, guys, howdy doody. So hello to Sophie. Sorry I cut you off, dear. There was a little bit of a flurry at this end. But we're back on track. Lady Death, hello. T-Rose, welcome on in, my darling. Lucretia, my love, you are more than welcome to join us today, where hopefully everything... No, I'm not even going to say that because I'm just willing stuff to go wrong saying stuff like that. Magic! Hey, baby! Yes, I do owe late beans, and today I'm not complaining because sugar, basically. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm looking at myself again. Let me flip over to pop on a little background music to hopefully soothe my nerves. I would rather be playing metal than rock right now because stressed! But there are few things in life that drive me more potty than being told by an idiot I'm a liar. How are you all doing? How's it going? I'm not sure how long I was. I've just taken 3 beans. I'm hopeful they're nice. I literally just picked 3 beans out the top. I wasn't even particularly looking at what I had. That looks disastrous. What's that? It's kind of a funny pale colour. I'm not sure. Purple! Yay. Always room for purple. It was only green because I was pissed off. How does that look? I think that might have been pear because it just tasted sweet. It really didn't taste of anything. Yes, I think that was pear. Is that purple enough, do we think, darlings? I think that's purpley. I'm happy with the general purpliness. It's purple, and purple it is. Oh, I think that's the same flavour. Oh, okay then. Didn't mean that. Excuse me while I get my stress toy out. Oh, you redeem one as well. Oh, you cheeky. That's a sharp orange. Okay. I'll probably go through the proper machinations and shit. And this is... Do you reckon coconut? I think it could be coconut. Won't complain, like a bit of coconut, me. Do. I'm the strange one that likes the bounties and the celebrations or whatever jar the bounties come in. Tastes like the kind of oils your mum used to put on her skin when you were a kid, thinking that it was giving her some kind of barrier protection rather than just basting her. Nice. My mum, bless her, she really only learnt about skincare when she suddenly realised she owned a ginge. And then my brother came along and he is also a ginge. And my brother's much hardier than me. I immediately detected that being in sunlight was not agreeing with me. So about the age of 11, I firmly put my foot down and said no. No. No more. I got really badly sunburnt actually that past summer. My mum put me to bed with a jug of water, and she said, any time you wake up uncomfy, you drink water. When she came back in the morning, I drunk a jug and a half because I'd gone and filled it up again during the night. I was so crackly. Oh, my mum used to pull strips of skin off my back, literally entire patches of skin. I would burn so badly and so deeply. I didn't get the sexy hair or the delicate freckles. Mine looked like splats, but orange. But I did get that delightful skin, even more damaged. But after that, my mum pretty much allowed me to remove myself from direct sunlight unless coated in a big barrier of terrifying whiteness. But yeah, and then my brother, bless him, he was just much tardier stock. He was not being put off being out. He wanted a job working on canal boats and leisure cruisers and stuff like that. So he went and got the job. It was a guy that used to drink in my dad's pub, got to know each other, etc. But the upshot was that all the sunlight triggered the fight or flight response in my brother's back, and he grew hair all over his back where his body was trying to protect him from all the direct sunlight while he was bent over working on engines on boats and stuff. So there you go, lovely. So I'd much prefer my glowing pinky white complexion to a great big back full of fur like my bro. Fennec, welcome on in, my love. Welcome to an impending rant. It's still coming, darlings, it's still coming, but I thought I'd get you guys to have a little bit of time before I ranted. So, that was it. That was your time. That brief second there, that was all you were getting. I need this off my chest. Ooh. Forgot I had that bra on. I got a bit of a wobble on there. That was exciting for the old girl. So this morning, I get a message from Greg, which is a screenshot of a text message he's received. And when I went and looked, I actually had received said text message as well. Now, what they do at my my building management company is they provide you, when you initially register them, with a link to a portal to put in any complaints or requests for assistance. Once you've done, they sent you that email though, they can't replicate it, so they won't give it to you again. I cannot find this email at all, and they won't give it to me. They won't give me a new copy. They say they can't do it. Go back to the people you initially got it from. What? Why can't you trigger it? What's wrong with you? Anyway, that argument was 18 months plus ago. I'm not even getting involved anymore in that one. But what they do is they will text you if they need to contact you rather than call you. From my perspective, I'm well up on getting text messages. I don't mind. But the problem is each time they text you, it's from a different number. So it's the same area code as such, and then it's the same sort of 6 digits, but it obviously goes out on a rotation of whichever digits they've got, so that you don't have a direct call number, you just have this online invented number, and they've got, say, 100 of those to use each day. So each day they'll send you a message, you message them back, that obviously must go into a central thing, that person then goes back to you with a response, but that then comes from a different number, so you don't have a long text message conversation. You have several messages that you must remember to keep, because, well, I got a message from them today saying, will you be available on the 2nd? Now, the 1st in the UK is public holiday, so the 2nd will be next Tuesday. I'm not sure what's happening Monday yet. I'll need to check in with Greg. He's had a lot of work on recently. I'm not sure what the plan of attack is, because I think a lot of it's supposed to be cleared by the end of this week. But I'm sure should they need him, Greg would volunteer to work on the public holiday, because we've got a couple coming up with the coronation and all. So I don't know yet. So I'm going to check in with him and I'll let you guys know if I'm here on Monday. I think I probably will be. We haven't, as far as I'm aware, got anything planned. As far as I'm aware. You never know, I might get surprised by something. But probably not. So yeah, so they text me and say, are you available? And I went back and said, yes, I'm available till mid-afternoon. So this is next Tuesday. What for? What have I just let myself in for? So on a different telephone number, they text me back and say, somebody's going to come out and assess your garage to replace the roof or to mend the roof. And I was like, but the people that are supposed to be doing the big roof already quoted or already pulled together the documents to quote on that, because they came and took pictures when they dropped off the equipment that they've not used yet. So I said that to her, a slightly more easy to read version of the gibberish I've just given you. And then I obviously also said, and is it possible to get like a name of the company that's coming to see it? Because literally they just say someone's coming. They don't tell you who it is. I've got anxiety. I'm also a woman on her own in the house. Is it really so fucking difficult to give somebody an inkling of who is coming? Because other trades don't do that. You know, with Aeon, I had to give the bloke a little phrase to say. He didn't say it, but he did give me a smirk. So, you know, anyway, it wasn't rude. It was just silly. But yes, so I said to her, you know, and I've let you know about a couple of other things that are broken around the house that do need to be looked at. What's going on? What's the plan of attack? Also, asbestos. You remember that, surely. So, given her all that information, she's come back to me and said, yeah, it's been done. What? The roof's been done? What do you mean the roof's been done? It was supposed to be a 4 to 5 day job and nobody's shown up to do it. Yes, it's been done. No. 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 I have 2 whippets, the bark, if a pigeon flies across the air. Do you think I would not have noticed men clambering onto my roof? In all seriousness, I tell you, it's got my blood up. My dander's been bothered. If I had a toupee, it would have flipped. Honest to goodness, I can't believe it. So then, cap it all off. Then, in a little flurry of activity, because she's got the data at her fingertips. I can see it. I can see it in my mind. Because I'd have done the same thing if I'd have thought I had the proof. She sends me an email with the pictures that were taken throughout the job. Now, one thing I did note about the email is that all the pictures were of the roof being done, but you couldn't really see where they were. So, in theory, it could have been any roof. They could be sending the same pictures every time they finish a job, do you know what I mean? Just to make it look like they've done it to a high standard. But that's being mean, and I don't know who these people are because I've got a sneaking suspicion it's not the people that have told me they're coming, because I think they were organised through my landlord. So the story continues. So she sent me these pictures. Now, you guys have seen the shape of my house. Ties in nicely with today, huh? Brought it back. Which when you thought all was lost. It's very possibility that there could be some lying going on. There's also a possibility that these dickheads at the management company couldn't find their arseholes from their elbows, organise a piss up in a brewery, or even make their own tea without mummy standing there, make sure she didn't spill any hot water on her hand. Okay, I'm being bitchy, but still fucker. So she sent me these pictures, but I look on the pictures and these houses, yes, they're on a bit of a curve, but you can't actually see each other's houses very easily, and the angle a picture is taken at doesn't match the way our semi-detached works because of the curve, you know. And also all of the houses along here are all either pebble dashed, which is coated in a slightly deep layer of cement or something, and then they have stones or pebbles pressed into it, or at least that's what it looks like. Or they have got like that plaster stuff I use all the time on them. So it literally looks like it's painted plaster, but much more hard wearing. I can't remember the name of the term. But yeah, so basically the house in the background of the picture they've shown me is of a brick wall into a chimney, red brick, with drain pipes going down it, and there's 2 great big trees behind it. Now that doesn't match ours at all, because the only 2 trees, or the only trees you can see from the back of our house, is 2 that have actually, I don't know if they've been cut back on one side.
Me, did you just sub me?
Debsy, bless you for resubbing while I rant. Bless your heart, my love. Oh, you're so cute. 9 months. We're having a baby. Lucretia, thank you so much. I can't deal with shit like this anymore. Not in a managed way. I sound so like my mum when I do that. Can't take this kind of stuff anymore. Not at my age. She would try and tell me she was fat the other day. No, I said quite clearly. She's gorgeous and she'll live with that knowledge. Back to the point. So there is no way that looking over the corner of the roof, you could be seeing the same trees, because they've obviously been cut back. So one half of the trees looking our way is actually just trunk, where they've been cut back so many times that it just doesn't seem to grow anymore on that side of the tree. The other side of the tree has got branches. So you would actually see something that looks a little bit like that doll. Actually, you know the doll in The Simpsons that's got the green hair going round it and it's like a shape like that? I am thinking of the right thing, right? Well, we'll assume I am. It kind of looks like that. It looks like looking at somebody who has no face, but their hair is still surrounding. That's what the trees look like. So it couldn't have been those trees. And if you look out the front of the house, there are no trees, no greenery at all along the street, other than the odd hedgerow in hedges in people's gardens, but they don't go up that high. They're not allowed to grow them that high. So, well, I'm baffled. I'm perplexed. I'm bemused. I am... Well, I thought I was remarkably restrained. I went back, I repeated what I said to her about the timeline. The last time we heard from him was just before Easter. He affirmed he was coming on the Tuesday, put some stuff on the roof, took pictures of the garage and fecked off, never to be seen again. But yeah, they can't do the job in the rain because they've got to pull up the whole lining. So I do understand. I just wish somebody give him my number so he could text me and let me know what he's doing, you know? Anywho, upshot being, I messaged her back, and I was so good. I didn't call her a dickhead. I didn't call her an asshat or a cum drizzle or any of the words that came flying to mind. But I just reiterated everything, and I just sort of said, look, this doesn't even look like Daleside Avenue. So possibly a chance to go back and have a look at all of the documents you got. Just make sure we haven't got some crossed wires along the way. Oh, Temp! I'm having a nightmare, Temp! Management companies can suck my balls, Mr. Garrison. So there we have it. That, thusly, created a mountain of stress for me in the 3/4 of an hour before we were supposed to start the stream. Rest of the day's gone fine. I have stripped a ton of crap off my computer, most of which I'll need to reinstall, but I'm hoping to actually organise it. I've also found out, and I don't know if you guys are aware of this, if you use OneDrive, you can go in to the OneDrive and just double check that it's not duplicating files that you've backed up onto the OneDrive and duplicated them onto your C drive. So I've got the 2 drives. My C drive is minuscule, my D drive is of reasonable content, and what I do is I store a load of stuff on my OneDrive, but sometimes that can then get pulled back onto your drives, which is what's happened to a load of stuff on here. So I was able to reclaim a goodly chunk. And I've also uninstalled my editing software, and unfortunately that is the one day that the recording I edited and exported ready for upload to YouTube last night didn't go. And it wouldn't take again today. So I don't know if it's something to do with the amount of space that was available or whatever. So there won't be an upload tonight on YouTube. But you know what? We'll be right. We'll catch up on it all, my darlings. Anyway, Temp, how are you doing? Debsy, thank you so much for continuing to subscribe to this daft old bat. You're a legend. I'm fairly sure some of the folks out there in Chatland are all to do with the awesomeness as well. It's not just me. I know it isn't. Ooh. Oh, baby, I know. Your PC issues are... At least I can manage to get the job done, darling. I know you're really struggling with your PC. I'm seriously considering starting to do some of the free courses you can do on PCs. PC building and the like, to see if perhaps I could learn to understand a little bit more about what's going on. So I don't know if that'd be helpful. I know obviously at the moment you're up to your tits in it, but I know there are some free stuff available. I meant to say to you the other day, you know, would that maybe be helpful, because at least you'd know where to start stripping and rebuilding or whatever. But I know you have plenty of chums in the know as well. Sorry, I'm got a bit religious about emptying my recycle bin at the moment, so I'm just having another empty. Good grief. Ah, my goodness. Oh, honey. I was very lucky to be in that position, but unfortunately one of my friends has moved, who's married to my best mate, moved down the other end of the country, and my other mate moved out to America, so it's a little tricky to get the same level of support as I was used to. It's a terrible, terrible thing. Yeah, I kind of don't know where to start with mine. I would love to have a little local place I could go to that I could trust, but the only local computer shop, rather than going to like the big ones, and I don't know how much support I would get from those, because they're really more electrical goods sales shops over here, would probably be over, oh God, about 20 miles away. That's the only one I've ever seen, so... Yeah, I mean, mine just gets knocked for 6. I really do need to have more space on my C drive, and that's something I need to look into, and that's something I need to get my knowledge levels up on. So, it's up to me, darlings. So if it's up to me, it'll never happen. We all know this. There's no fudging about it. Oh. Oh, it's cool to have a mate who can help with stuff. It is. I do miss my mates. I miss my mates in general, but especially when something goes wrong. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what if they went and did the wrong job? What if they went and fixed someone's roof and it was the wrong roof and they just let them do it, or they weren't there to see them doing it? What if they'd done all the work and it wasn't in the right place? There are a couple of places, I don't know if you get this a lot where you guys are, but around, and certainly in the UK in general, I have to say, you get a lot of people that will live in areas where they will all have a similar name, but it'll be something avenue, something grove, something cul-de-sac, something street, you know, and so it all gets very confusing with mail and the like. And I must admit, the last couple of places I've lived in, I've had similar problems where the street names have been really similar, and it's just the actual designation that changes. So what if they've gone to one up the road and accidentally done theirs? Oh, that would be so funny. And it does get a bit bushier that way. Oh, yes, it does. It could be. Oh, that would be hilarious. I wonder if that really does ever happen. I mean, you hear of parcels going to the wrong place and people keeping them and stuff like that, but entire roofs? I don't know. So yeah, today has been a cull on my PC. A lot of stuff's gone. I've deleted a lot of stuff from my desktop because obviously, even though it's just an icon, it's still an active link. So yeah, I've really been very, very thorough in removing stuff that I don't need to have. So I'm hopeful that I might have given myself a little bit more wiggle space. Because yesterday we did have a lot of wobblage, didn't we? We did have a lot of wobblage. We had to restart at one point. I was a bit concerned about today. But I'm feeling, I wouldn't say epically confident, but cautiously confident. we have a full green today, which we didn't have yesterday. So if my KB/S is looking good, then that normally means we're okay. Yes. Internet cache. I think I did it the other day. Let's do a quick da 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 ba 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 da. Sorry, I'm having a bop. I love this song. Just checking. How's my cache doing? Come to me. Okay. Sorry about the squinting, guys. I really have got terrible double vision today. Right, come here. I thought I had it set up to clear automatically, but now I think about it, was that in my other one? Deep, deep, dee 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 dee. So come on, guys, what have you been up to today? What's been happening with you? What excitement is there? History. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Okay, let's set that going. Has that made a difference? Oh, I was about to get really excited because I seem to have increased the size of my drive. Well, it seems to be getting rid of something, my darling, so hopefully... Or it just means every website's going to take me forever. But I don't care. I need space right now. Thanks for the tip there, Temp. I thought I had that done to do at the end of every browsing session, but I think that was my old one. So that might have had some sneaky gigs going there. Well, it'd be nice to be prepared to be able to relax, even if the relaxation doesn't take you. But to be honest with you, the extra day off and the amount of extra work Greg's been doing on this big project at work, I think all he's going to be fit for is sitting with his feet up and playing computer games. So if he's doing it, I may as well be doing it too, hey? Saves go to D drive. New programs are supposed to go to C drive, but I've kind of given up on that idea because it's just too full. But so if I have a new program, and what I'm supposed to do, and apparently how this computer's set up, is that you load all of your new programs to the C drive, but you save all of your data, your work documents, pictures, backups, everything to the D drive, which kind of doesn't work. It's one of those genius ideas that some idiot man had. I'm being sexist, I know, but come on. Very few men know how to adequately store They might know how to pack boxes, but they don't know how to store. That's it. Throw the answer at them like a missile and run. Duck and or cover. I am lurking to see if she's emailed me back. Even though I know it will make a glorious pinging noise when she does. What do you reckon? Do you think I'll hear back from her? Bet you it won't be as quickly as she sent the email to me. But I've already decided. If she comes back to me and says, yes, no, that wasn't that property.
Fuck you right in the ear.
Indeed. I will actually invest in some kind of pegging device to do it. But I should self-edit sometimes. But anyway. Oh, I love it. Sorry, a bit of fruit stuck in my teeth. I'll stick my fist in there and pull it all out. Yeah. Oh, that kind of ties in with... No, back away from it. Movie! It's green. Turning into fruitish. Man knows what he's talking about. Unless it's hair, it should never be green. Okay. Wish me luck. What is that? Oh, crap. My God, I think that's actual apple. Not sour apple, that is actual apple. And it does kind of taste a little bit like a very sweet golden delicious style crunchy apple, but with an undertaste of shit. Okay, not shit, but very sour. Very heavy on the peel, if you get my drift. Broccoli is permitted. Love me broccoli. It isn't quite full-on Shizer, but there is a little Shizer leaning, is all I'm saying. I had a keyboard dying moment earlier today. I should have known it was going to be a bad day when you go to click your keyboard and now it happens. And I thought, well, one, probably just the batteries. Can't remember the last time I changed the batteries. And then I changed the batteries, still didn't work. So I had to go round the back of the PC. And I thought it was a great opportunity while I'm here. ADHD brain in action. I'll clear out the back of the fans because they were looking a bit dusty. And then I pulled out and cleaned some of the other stuff. And then I wiped down some other bits and I pulled this out and I pulled that out. Then I couldn't remember what they were, so I had to yoink on stuff, catch it from falling off the desk, put it back, shove everything back in the hole. Found, because I actually forgotten what I was looking for, I found the little doodad that talks remotely to my keyboard, which is wireless. So I found that. Then I thought I'd best check the back of the separate number pad. Then realised I didn't have a battery to change that, so I'm just going to have to hope this goes for the next length of duration of these ones. And then I put everything back together. And then I thought, no, I'll take the batteries back out. I'm going to clean the keyboard with some hand sanitizer-y stuff so it's nice and clean and de-icked. So I did all of that and I put everything back together again, hit the button, still didn't work. And about 3 seconds later, my machine went ping, and I thought, my machine got ping, which pleased my Monty Python heart, but also meant that everything had just reconnected to each other, and we are go. My poor knackered keyboard is still living and breathing. Yay! So proud of it. But yes, that was another stressful moment today. I thought it went well. It was a stressful shit. Yes, so double vision. Am I going to need to change into contact lenses? It's my prescription is near enough the same in my contact lenses as it is in here. But what it does is it forces my eyes to focus differently. Sometimes it's not like the beginning of a migraine. Sometimes it's just my eyes have got tired. So I wonder if I should change. I am at some point going to have to change these glasses. It's just getting the mortgage. Oh no, Tem, that sucks, baby. Hey, Fennec, get him to hold up a card, and when he prompts me, I'll tell him whether it looks better with number 1 or number 2. Slightly better or near enough the same. And then if you can come and blow in my eyeballs as well, that would be wicked, and then I'll have the whole experience. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Does anybody remember, any glasses wearers, this is really for you. When I was a kid, I remember opticians were like few and far between, even though everybody seemed to wear glasses. Now there seem to be opticians everywhere. And I just wonder, what changed? Like, I mean, yeah, admittedly, when I was a kid, was a while ago. It's a bit longer than I care to admit. But it just seems strange. Maybe I just never paid attention before, I don't know. But there just suddenly seem to be opticians, you like falling over them in the high street. They're practically rugby tackling you to get you in. Nice. Oh, I love it. Pilot aviators. That's wicked. I'll have to come over and wind the girls up a little bit. They've been far too settled for far too long. They need some cripply attacks. I'm firmly convinced that you should just let your kids get the specs they want, because the sooner they learn to live with how long a mistake can last, the quicker they catch on. My mum always used to push me to get coloured glasses, and I always wanted black or black and white glasses. Not much has changed. But I did go through a phase of trying like wired glasses and everything when I got a little bit older, just to see if that suited me more. But I genuinely think a good solid black glasses frame just suits me. It does what it needs to do on my face. It's solid. It holds all of the bits in that need to be held in. That really didn't help my eyes right then. And I like a... Grace, hello! It's absolutely brilliant. But the thing is, like I was saying, rolling to the beat of their own drum, my mum had it in her head that she wanted me to have green and pink glasses. It was like green with swathes of swirls of pink in these bits, which were thicker. And I was really quite unimpressed. So the deal was I could have the black and white glasses I wanted and the green and pink ones my mum wanted, so that there would be a bit of colour. And obviously because I was a child and I would break them. And I actually don't think I ever broke glasses until I was old enough to know I had to pay for them myself, which was stupid. I should have got the breaking done before then. But that was Monsters of Rock, when a pole flew from the top of a little side thing around the main stadium area, and it hit me in the face and it broke my glasses down the middle. So I spent the whole of that Monsters of Rock with plaster wrapped around my glasses trying to hold them together so I could get back to my mum and dad and get them to buy me a pair. Anyway, that's really moving side on. But yes, so I got these glasses and I did try with the pink and green, because as my mum said, you can't see them, we can though. And I was just like, yeah, but I look in the mirror and feel nauseous, you know. So yeah, in the end, I ended up wearing the black and white ones much more often. And even though they were huge, they were like this on me. I did prefer the black and white ones. So, moral of the story, she wouldn't have had to buy 2 pairs of glasses if she'd listened. But the really funny thing is, she went to get new glasses about 2 months ago, maybe. And I said to her, oh, so what have you got? You know, because obviously glasses, big fashion thing. So she said, oh, I've got a red pair. I said, oh, I do like you with red glasses. She said, I decided to be a bit different this time. I went for some black and white frames instead of my usual purple or, you know. I said, oh, very nice. Did you look like me when I was a kid? Because they're nothing like the ones you had when you were a kid. They are exactly the same. She won't have it, but they're exactly the same. Honestly, I nearly ended myself when I saw them. I told you, you'll have to get some green and pink ones now. She didn't seem impressed with that response. I actually, apart from the fact that it puts a bit of pressure on my industrial bar, so I have to put 2 separates in, I would be happy to keep these. And the last time I went to get glasses, about 9 months later, I went back saying I'm not able to see properly. And they said, oh, well, let's take your prescription again. Took it again and said, your prescription's changed, that's why. And I thought, couldn't be anything to do with you doing it wrong, but they were adamant. And they did do a lot of effort in the shop to make sure that I got as many discounts as possible to bring the cost down. So I said to them, just do it in the same frames, because I thought, I really like these frames. They're dead basic. I could probably get away with putting another prescription in the old, not right ones, and then I can keep these on while I'm waiting for them to be filled. So I'm hoping what I might be able to do next time is maybe just take the frames in and just say, can you just change the prescription in them? But I'm not going back to that place anymore because of said issue. So, you know, they get funny sometimes using other people's frames, don't they? I'm a bit wary of going much bigger than this because I can. My mum's black and white ones, they are proper round with square off bits, and I really don't want huge glasses. And I kept a load of my old glasses because I was determined that I was going to stick to that style. And then I saw this and I thought, actually, the slightly deeper does suit me better than the kind of coffin style that were really fashionable in the late noughties. So, I don't know. Oh, early 10s it would have been, not late noughties. Anyway, when the really thin glasses were in. But the funny thing is, they keep telling me I've got to go bigger frames because my prescription can't be met properly. Which is strange given that I had the coffin-y ones, but then I suppose I didn't have the blurring look down like this. That's why I sometimes do this to you, dears. I have got varifocals, and the problem is I think my prescription is now nearer this full time than it is this. Number 1 or number 2? 1 or 2? Is that a little bit better? Or is it preferable there? Anyway, I love going to the opticians. Is that strange? I really enjoy going to the opticians. It's a bit of self-love as far as I'm concerned. And also, it makes me feel like I'm consciously looking after myself in a sort of medical way, rather than just taking a tablet twice a day. Do you get my drift? I like it. I've always enjoyed going to the to the opticians. I don't mind the dentist as such. But yeah. My mum's glasses from when I was a kid, I thought were mortifying. They're very large and see-through purple, but now I want some like that so bad, and I can't find any that carries the shape. Oh, honey. No matter how hard we try, we always turn into our parents somewhere along the line, don't we? It is an awful thing getting the fit right. It really is. And I don't think it's always easily understood the importance of that post-prescription fitting, because I've had them do it before and they've got it all wrong about where the glasses are going to sit and how far away from my nose and everything. And I have struggled because I'm doing this, hoping that'll help. But yeah, so I mean, I think the upshot is that don't ever try and rush any of it. I always go in there and I'm just sort of like, Greg, go buy me a coffee, because the local, I used to get it done in the middle of town, in the middle of Leeds. just so it's an excuse for a look out, really. But I used to send Greg to the Starbucks while I was in there, because that Starbucks is awful. It always takes forever to pour a coffee. But I mean, those were the days when we were earning. Oh my goodness. I bet you were bullied. He didn't have to be nice to you. I always get the fear when you have to do all of the tests. I don't know if anybody's had to do this, but in the ones I've been to, you have to sit and you have to rest your head here, and you have to click a button when you see stuff in your peripherals. So you have to keep staring, and it pop, 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 and you're supposed to say how many you see. So it's like 4, 3, 5, none, 1, and you just sort of like, am I going to miss any? Am I going to get it wrong? Am I going to get it wrong? Will I get it told off and sent to the headmaster? Bit of fun, isn't it? And then there's the very famous poof in your eye. Always fun. My mum's glaucoma is now active, whereas it's kind of been residual, sort of not really going for it. Now it's active, so I have to keep reminding my opticians of that. So I have to get the poof, and then we have the camera shots at the back of the eye to check I'm healthy, and which is all helpful when you have a migraine. You go in there and I'm just sort of like, I'm going to be dead healthy, I'm going to get new glasses, I'm going to feel fabulous. And they just sort of like blow wind in your eyes, poof stuff at it, shoot lasers into your freaking eyes, bounce naked bulbs off your face. Then they sit you, measure you, twerk your ears about, and then say, oh, they'll be ready in 10 days. And you're just sort of like, still can't see. In fact, it's got worse. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm going to have to turn the shell off, aren't I? Yes, that sounds like the right one, Chris. Visual field test. I get what you mean about it, and I do spend a lot of time doing my makeup, so it would be nice for my makeup to be visible. But at the same time, I was forced as a child to have the big glasses. One, because obviously I was smaller. So any glasses were big glasses, and they didn't do a huge amount of children's glasses back then. But also because it was fashionable. And I'll be brutally honest with you, I spent a great deal of my childhood looking something like this. Less skulls. So I get where you're coming from, but I have a little nervous tick when it comes to really big frames. Go to it, Chris. Less CC shopping, more specky shopping. That's what I say. Okay, darlings, listen, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to take a quick break now. And then obviously I'll need to take a quick one in about an hour's time to feed the dogs. But I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm going to pop my contacts in. And let's see if that sort of helps out the vision just to readjust. Might just mean change is as good as a rest is my theory. I will not be long. It doesn't take me long to do it. See you in a second. Hello. Ooh, I have been branching out in my CC, still sticking to clothes and hairstyles and the like mainly, but I have been branching out and looking outside of the big words, looking outside of the Sims, where you have lots of different people put it in. What's it called? Oh. Duly noted, Fennec. I will bear that one in mind. I might have to say I'm a streamer as my job, just to like try and get them to understand what I do all day, every day. Blather. That's what I do all day, every day. It's blather. Yeah, I'm seriously considering not getting varifocals next time. and getting reading glasses. I know it means having to remember to have 2 pairs of glasses, but I don't think the varifocals worked. I spent more time searching for the sweet spot than I did actually looking through them. So I'm kind of thinking, rather than going through all that, maybe just have a pair for one and a pair for the other. Because most places do the 2 or 3 furs, don't they? And if my other half has got to get specs as well, I keep threatening that I'm going to make the appointment for him. But yeah, so if it's maybe see if I can get the 2 furs, because he's not fussed about sunglasses, to see if they'll do my prescription sunglasses as part of his deal. I don't know if they will. It's a wish rather than a convincing will. But yeah. The Sims resource. That's what I was trying to get in my head. I had TSR. I could see the logo, but I couldn't remember what TSR stood for. Oh my goodness. Hey Tiggy, how you doing? Welcome on in, gorgeousness. Oh my goodness. So, yes, I have changed into my contact lenses. I'm still a bit double visioned, but I can feel my eyes adjusting. I'm hopeful it is just that, because to be honest with you, Sims Resource is brilliant, but I think I've ram-raided through it so many times and it's not quite giving me what I want now. And I found somewhere the other day, I'm sure I saved it, but they had some real alternative stuff, which I love the look of. Let me just quickly pop into my CC folder. Let me see. Probably be down near the bottom, wouldn't it? One I found is called Black Lily, which is someone I don't think I've used before. Flip over to game time. Oh no, silly woman, reject all. Okay. Okay then, so yeah, so Black Lily, which is Patreon based as well. But yeah, they've got lots of different stuff, just some different shapes. Very, I was thinking sort of teen clothes, young adult, at the young end and teen style. So I've got some of this stuff, and I like some of these dresses. They were just a little different to the kind of stuff I normally get. So quite a lot of this has now been downloaded. But the other one I got, so that was Black Lily Sims. And the other one I found, which you guys probably already know about all of this, but it's Whimp 1337. This one, yes, I'm 18 plus, is a little bit more alternative. But you get lots of stuff, and it just made me laugh because at one they did actually have a Deicide t-shirt. And Deicide are a very black metal group that my brother used to listen to back in his metalin drumming days. But yeah, there's, let me just see, because obviously there's a lot of stuff that's Patreon only. But if I go up here and select public, there we are, it'd be easier, wouldn't it? So there you go. So they've got a lot of really alternative stuff for those rockers here out there. Got tattoos, undies, anime tattoos, which I thought was quite cool. A lot of stuff that looks like it's really metal, and then stuff that is metal. But yeah, I thought it was lovely. Lovely to see stuff that kind of represents my youth, dare I say. I love the idea of Cursed Forge. I haven't tried it though. But I do like the idea of it. Certainly for mods, it sounds like a winner because everything is vetted and then released. And yes, it's maybe a day or so later, I think. But the fact is, it's checked. And you know it is working and everything's going to be... Look at that. Oh, I didn't see those trousers. They're not on there. But yeah, so it is checked, it is verified, and I think it's a brilliant idea to bring together two aspects of The Sims into an area that a lot of new simmers would feel confident using, because I'm sure there are 101 people out there that have had nasty experiences with CC that's either just simply broken or even worse, it carries some naughtiness with it. So yeah, and I am a bit too unknowledgeable to be able to salvage, look at that sim, to be able to salvage my PC if I've downloaded something twatty. So yeah, I try to avoid the twatty. But yeah, they've got some really cool alternative stuff on here. And I love the way he takes the pictures and everything. Or they, I should say. I don't know if it's a he. But there you go. So that's the two most recent ones I've found. But I've really been on the outlook for a lot more CC places. So I've got quite a few on here. Some of them are no longer with us. And some of them are quite new. But yeah, a lot out there. Okay. It's absolutely. The Butler. Steampunk CC. I have downloaded some, I think, from the Sims resource. But I haven't got a huge amount. I've got mainly kind of period dress rather than full-on steampunk. I've got the basics. I've got me glasses on, my hat and everything. But funny enough, me and my partner both used to do steampunking. And just unfortunately, we kind of got out the habit of doing it. But we've got some wicked clothes and stuff. Love steampunking. It's brilliant. And there is some really good CC out there because I've seen pictures of Sims hoid up the yin yang, as one would say. Oh, I was about to say I could do with a butler here right now, and then I remembered I've got an entire jug of coffee. What do I need a butler for? Love it. I did just pour coffee down my front if anybody was looking. If you weren't looking, well, I told you now anyway. Depth perception, my ass. Woman. Get a nice cup of coffee poured, and then we can get started on the good schnit. We're going to get looking. So, while I'm pouring my coffee, what is everybody having for dinner? What is the fest this evening? What is going to be happening, darlings? I had a little bit of a cock up with my organisation. Nobody is surprised, but yeah, I forgot to get the chicken out, so we're having leftover lasagna tonight. So lasagna tonight's in the trot, wicked. But yeah, and then I'm going to do, I call it chicken cordon bleu. It's not really chicken cordon bleu, but it's chicken stuffed with cheese and ham, which is the bare essentials of it. But given that I was knee deep in necessary and unnecessary programs all morning and idiots all afternoon, it's probably just as well I didn't have to also then prepare a full dinner ready to be put on when I finished. So, Squidgy Bat, how are you doing? Are you all ready for your weightlifting tomorrow? I love that you're getting roped in. It's brilliant. Oh my goodness. Right, honestly, a man with those muscles and she's still got to rely on her friends. What an awful premise. Oh well, have fun anyway. Have fun with the lugging. Right, what was I going to do? Oh yes, The Sims. That's the one. That's the biscuit. Oh, pasta bake. Vegetarian pasta bake? Or will you slip something meat-based in there? I'm quite a fan of pasta bake being a veggie, I have to say. Greg? He gets what he's given, basically. But I think he'd have meat and everything if he could get away with it. Steak and salad. I haven't had steak and donkeys. Oh, bless. The Sims 4 is downloading from OneDrive. Okay, so some of the stuff needs to stay on the C drive. That's fine. What else have we got? Chicken, chips and beans. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Greg doesn't like beans, but I would. I said to him the other day.
Excuse me,
Ah!
did you just sub me?
Oh, Squidgy, you legend! Thank you so much. Oh my God, that's 2 resubs today. That's exciting. Thank you very much. Oh, you are so welcome, darling. You know you are. And obviously, anytime I have any garden furniture being delivered, obviously. Oh my God, Nuggies on the side. Homemade Donna, nice. Oh my goodness. Oh look, my poor little PC is rushing to download stuff. I broke it. I broke my PC. I broke it. Nonetheless, I'm more interested in whatever he's having for dinner, obviously. I live vicariously through your taste buds. She says, sat here with a nana, an orange, and half of my penultimate, I got the word in the end, hot cross bun. I was actually really surprised when I opened the cupboard and I could smell hot cross bun, and I looked and it was just on the shelf above my eye level. Most things are. And I was just sort of like, I don't want to look. That's just going to be horrendous, because I forgot that was there. I must have put it up there, moving it out the way of something, and not put it back on the bread shelf, which is the one down. And I reached up and I pulled it out, and it was just like pristine. And it was even an open pack. So I'm eking it out a little bit, because I didn't have a lot of hot cross buns this year, because I completely forgot about them. So now I'm just sort of, all I want is hot cross buns. Oh my goodness. What kind of baked chicken, by the way? Somebody said they were having baked chicken. What kind of baked chicken? I'm intrigued. Is that like roasted chicken, or do you do something fancy-dancy with it? It has to be, I agree, toasted. Has to be toasted, although I was rushing to get to stream. So it was lightly toasted. But nonetheless, toasted, and I have mine with a smear of butter, and it's got to be mature cheddar. I am a sweet and savoury gal when it comes to hot cross buns. I have friends who have it with chocolate spread. That's taking a step too far for me. Love it. Cheddar's awesome. Oh no, that sounds nice, Chris. I want to try rubs, but a lot of the rubs I've found have got chilli in them as like a standard, and obviously poor Greg, it's just not worth putting him through it. So I need to sort of have a look at rubs, or maybe make my own. Oh, bless her. My friend has just gone from being a full-time mum since she had her youngest, who is 7? What would you know? You've never met them. But nonetheless, 7 or 8 maybe. Oh, maybe she's probably older. I'm probably lying through the skin of my teeth. But nonetheless, she's been a homemaker the entire time. And she's just gone back to work at the same time as her daughter has been moved from her original school to a school that's better suited to her slightly... She's got a crazed way of looking at it. Suspect could be ADHD, possibly. So everything it's like she throws everything up in the air, and she's got chopsticks, and she grabs exactly what she needs and does it in the right order. But the school want her to take everything out with a knife and fork and just do this and then do that and then do that. And it's just not gelling for her, and she's not getting the support she needs. She needs to be able to have a little bit more one-on-one. So they've moved her into a different school, I think because she's gone back to work. She's basically using her salary to fund it. But also Ellie has been bored. She won't admit it, but she's been bored. Brilliant for her. She's got such an analytical mind. She's really good at stuff. As long as you let her do it her own way. Very much like Litlin. So yeah, I'm chuffed for her. But it means that every time I text her, I've got to wait 3 to 5 working days for a response because she's a bit overwhelmed at the moment, you know. I have to say, bacon and peanut butter, I was dubious, but it did work. And I suppose it's no different to just putting regular butter or salted butter on, in that, you know, it's just a flavoured butter, isn't it? So I don't know why I was dubious. I think it's because it sounded a bit Elvis. Does anybody know what I mean by that? Like, he had all these weird and wonderful sandwiches, which seemed to be ways of getting as many calories as possible into his system as quickly as possible. And I've been there. So I always avoided Elvis stuff because it was just sort of like people would immediately go, ah, look at you. He's bad as Elvis in the end. Isn't it strange how you come to odd conclusions? It's like I only drank Diet Coke, so I couldn't have been really fat. 30 odd stone, I was really fat. Anyway. I have to try and get Greg to try it. Maybe next time we do have a bacon butty, which we've not been organised enough to think about what we're going to have to eat at lunchtime. Because it's only weekends we have to both think about lunches. Because Greg is on auto drive in the morning, so he just makes himself a cheese sandwich, pre-sliced cheese, spreadable butter, pre-sliced bread. He literally sits there, he goes, 6 slices of bread, 2 in the toaster, 4 spread, ping out of toaster, spread that with butter, put the cheese in the soft stuff, and just butter on the crispy, and I'm good to go. And that's literally how it goes for him. So he literally, it's just fuel. He doesn't think about any particular taste sensations. Every now and again he'll think, oh, I want pickle. Or, no, I want peanut butter for the next 6 months. And that's just the way he floats. I wonder if he has ADHD. Inquiring minds want to know. That's it. Get your bacon out, love. As long as your tummy's up for it, get your bacon out. But yes, I'm so sorry, guys. I was being all efficient, and what it's ended up doing is making a delay for us. If I'd realised, obviously, I would have started this away at the beginning. But yeah, I'm literally sat here watching stuff download alphabetically. It's my own fault. I was trying so hard. Let's keep that recycle bin empty. I don't know where they came from, but nonetheless. It's weird. I wonder if... No, I probably can't launch the game while they're still downloading, can I? Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, I want to get started. I've seen tantalising hints of what's to come, darlings. I was taunted with awesomeness in Discord. Yes, of course, Fennec. That's absolutely no problem, darling. I really thought we'd have started by now. So I am sorry for the delay. Looks like we might have reached L's. Or is that a capital I? It's a capital I, sorry. I have so much. I mean, everything's going quickly. It's just there's an awful lot of it, isn't there? While we're waiting, shall we have a quick look and see what's happening in the really weird world of The Sims? Have I missed anything? I imagine it'd be fairly quiet, given that we've just had 2 new things come out. By the way, I am getting wicked envy every time I see somebody use that garden pack. Taz was doing a kind of cheats greenhouse today, and honestly, it went full greenhouse, but it looked amazing. So I'm really thinking if I can squeeze the old fella, I might have to indulge myself in a little bit of that. Has anybody had a chance to play with it yet? I know a couple of you got it. That's right, you're losing for hours on TikTok. Okay. The more I look at the greenhouse one, the more jealous I'm getting. And I actually don't want to make a greenhouse. I want to use those windows and I want to use that flooring. That flooring is exactly the kind of flooring that my nan and granddad and my mum and dad have in their houses. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm just looking at the list of things. It's got the full list with all of the little explanations of what each one does. It really does look amazing. I wanted to. I'm trying so hard to be good. And failing dismally, obviously. But let me just blow that up a bit. So yeah. And we've got the, oops, what have I clicked? Silly cow. Oh, look, that comes up. So we've got a new roof. Can we just, there we go. Got the greenhouse wall. Obviously, all of these come with swatches as well, which is awesome. I don't know, do we get swatches with the pavers? Because they're kind of multiple greys with a little bit of green anyway, aren't they? Yeah. By the way, if you look in the bottom corner, you can see everything downloading. There we go. Good to know it's moving quickly. So yeah, I really like this. I could see myself using this a lot in back gardens because this is the kind of pattern I've been looking for. The only thing we've got similar to it is kind of like an internal tile, which I think I initially used. Oh, Greg's home early. Well, on time. But I initially used for the church we just did. And then I greyed it up because I decided to go a little bit more grey inside. But yeah, I like the pattern. It really does look like something you would see, like I say, in the back of your grand's house, you know. So yeah, I'm quite excited to try that. I love clutter, so we're absolutely happy with more clutter. Even if it isn't necessarily a usable element, I love the look of it. And I'm sort of seeing more of a kind of, rather than a full greenhouse, like a lean-to on the side of a house. You know, with the see-through roof, because a lot of places in the UK we have that, where people have a lean-to with glass or plastic. Glamorous. And I can really see myself using some of these to create extensions on houses. But yeah, there's some little stuff, like I'd never think of a little air cycler. Solar wall light, that's so cute. Always love a storage chest. So yeah, the more I look at it, the more I want it. And the more I want it, the more I keep reminding myself about the Metallica album. How far we have fallen. The Metallica albums are on the offing because there's a Sims pack out. But one's only got so much pocket money, my loves. Okay, I think we might be nearly there, my darling. Oh. You okay, baby? All right. Yeah, I didn't realise I've already had a mini break. Oh dear. I do have a lot of gorilla. Okay, maybe we're not as near as I thought. Yeah, so I think that's next on my list. Oh, look! Because obviously all of my planters will be black. This is the next kit I want to get. Oh, I love that. Oh, show me the flooring. It doesn't show you the flooring to see what you if there's any swatches with it. Oh no, there are. Look. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love the brick coloured ones. Oh, that's wicked. Now, I assume... See, I thought the windows went up to full height. Maybe I misunderstood. But it looks like they only go up so far, doesn't it? Well, that's okay. I'm not saying they did something wrong. I'm just saying. Yes, I've been doing a clear out on my PC, and I found that sometimes it can double save almost, and some of the stuff that's in your OneDrive is actually also stored on your PC. So I cleared all of that out, and that gave me a load more space on my C drive. But as soon as I've gone to start the game, it started downloading all the mods again because I'm a dumbass. Should have thought. Hello, baby.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna see if I can get the ladders out of the garage because some ladders that were here when we moved in.
Oh, okay.
To see if I can have a look at the roof.
Yeah. Did you see the email I sent her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the messages.
She sent an email as well with pictures of a roof.
I'll go up and see if we can take pictures.
Thank you.
Because there's a load of stuff dumped down by the window.
Yeah, he dropped her own stuff off to come and do the job, and then the weather turned again. So this was before Easter, before your birthday, mate.
Yeah.
Honestly. Greg, be careful, mate.
Maybe.
This may sound like a stupid thing to suddenly say, be careful. But Greg does need reminding. We did a house once and somebody came to do a roof job and they didn't give us a full and proper inspection before they quoted. And they basically ended up with a bigger job than they were anticipating. And so they bodged it. And Greg found a leak. They wouldn't come back. They dissolved the company. Well, they didn't really. They just rebranded. But basically, the upshot was they must have got a ton of complaints. They'd done a load of shoddy work. They disappeared off the face of the hill and just left it. So we had to suck it and see. So Greg and my dad was involved in this. Thankfully, Billy wasn't there. Otherwise, it had got worse. That's my father-in-law. But yeah, so basically, Greg got his climbing gear out because he used to do trad climbing, which is where you go up sheer cliff faces and it's like hundreds of feet in the air. And he got all his ropes and his little kind of safety gear out and got my dad to hold on to the rope, and he went out the window on one of his little safety clips that he puts into holds, they're called, I think. And yeah, he put that up and out the window he went and up onto the roof and he fixed it. This is 3 stories up, by the way. And yeah. I walked in the room, looked at my dad, looked at the rope, saw that there was no Greg. I walked straight back out the room. Oh, they do go all the way up, Simsy. Sounds rude. Nice legs. Thank you. I've had them extended. Now they go all the way up. Do I not have the plant kit? I think I got... Oh, no, I got Romantic Gardens, didn't I? Because I wanted the statues. I wonder if I got the other garden one. I can't remember. Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? I'll have a nose. Actually, can I have a nose via EA Games? Challenge everything. Isn't it funny? I'm still saying that after all these years. Let's go EA. That's Amazon. That's EA. And that's The Sims. There we go. Let me just see. DD. Can I log in? Boo, boo, boo. Really? Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Come on. on. I know I've got a lot of CC, but this is ridiculous. Does anybody else play any of the Sims, like free play or Sims Mobile anymore? I did free play for a while. And then I kind of just got out the habit of it, really. Don't know if it'll tell me which ones I've got. Expansion pack, games pack, kits. There we go. So which one is it called? Was it Blooming Rooms? Is that the plants one you were talking about? Yeah, I must admit, when it comes to The Sims, I found free play so restricted, but I didn't realise they were still investing in it. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Anything's free is nice, isn't it? But I have to admit, I loved the neutral decor. I loved it. So much versatility. I don't think I have got this one. Let me just, sorry, ping you over. I don't recognise those. No, I don't think I have got this one. Put that on my long list of things I still need. I kind of found it very restrictive. It was just sort of like everything I wanted to do I couldn't quite do, and it wasn't enough. Like I got The Sims on DS Lite. DS Lite? I think it was DS Lite. And I didn't enjoy playing it because it wasn't The Sims, it was a gameplay. So yeah, so I kind of I didn't gel with it on that, and I didn't gel with it on my phone. And when I stopped being able to play The Sims because I didn't have the facility available, it was far too much for this poor little laptop to contend with. It's ended up with me losing touch with The Sims altogether. Oh, Sophie! Oh, sorry. Sorry, dear. Sorry. Let me just squiggle in. Maybe I'll treat myself. Ooh, that could go disastrously wrong. Well, I think it's more lemon than lime, but that still doesn't mean it's not going to be nasty. Could be nasty. Let me try. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. It's taking forever. Lemon. Not sour, just tart. Oh my gosh. I'm not enjoying this. Oh my goodness, guys. Does anybody, genuine question, not being judgmental, but does anybody really bother with the clothes kits? Was that we had Simstimates, First Fits, And I guess with CC being so prevalent, I mean, I did get Carnival streetwear, but that was a little bit of a solidarity reg move, if you know what I mean, rather than an actual desire. Although some of the stuff is fun. I do wonder, you see. I do wonder. Unless they can do something pretty spectacular with the clothes. And especially with the invention, with the creation of the connected CC mod centre, I do kind of wonder if it's even going to be a future thing. Mind you, I suppose there's a lot of people that still only feel comfortable buying from source. Did you try the country kitchen, Temp? You were saying about wanting an old school country kitchen style. I like some of the stuff in this. It's not a huge kit, but it's got some cool stuff in it. I just didn't know if that was the vibe you were looking for. Ah! Fair enough, darling, fair enough. Sorry, I don't remember seeing that. I can't work out if it's a butter dish or a roasting dish. I'm assuming it's going to be a roasting pan. It seems a little small. It is such a pretty kitchen though, isn't it? I want to get a little bit more adventurous with my kitchens as well. I've got very boring. I just do a little L and there we have it. I need to be more creative. I've got so many different options available to me. Da 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 da. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, this doesn't tell me which ones I have and which ones I don't. I don't think it does anyway. No, it doesn't. Yeah, tool mods, my next thing I need to learn to use. I think I said this yesterday. I had hoped to do it yesterday morning and go through the tutorial, but time escaped me, and then today I was so panicked that my wobbliness yesterday was down to my C drive issues, that I was just sort of like, I need to have a clear down, and now we've ended up having to wait ages just for all my mods to download. But I'd realised I'd just copied them over myself, of course, but because it's doing it through this, it's taking forever and a day. Oh my god, seriously? Let's have a look. Egypt. Hang on, let me log in. I was just going to have a nose and see. Dee 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 dee. This is because I've cleared the cache, isn't it? Never mind. Give up on that. Okay. I'm just going to have a quick look and see how much more there is to do. Boo, 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 boo. Actually, documents, wouldn't it? There we go. Da 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 da. Here we go. Oh, scheiße. You downloaded it backwards. Okay. Oh, well, it looks like we're definitely getting there. I'm so sorry about this, guys. Really didn't think. And now I'm really causing havoc. Oh no. Oh, it's all gonna go to hell in a handbasket, my loves. Where are you? What am I like? Oh my goodness. Oh, bless you, Squidgy. That's so sweet of you. Oh, honestly, I really appreciate the thought, but you don't have to do that, my love, honestly. That's so sweet of you, though. It's a lovely thought. Oh, you make me girlfriend. Oh my goodness. Right, I have just hopefully... I'm hoping what I've done is speed things along, but I don't know if I have. Oh, jinkies. Let's go back up. Can I? Is that loading? No, I can't do anything to speed it up, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, this is so frustrating. I could kick myself for not thinking about that. I really could. What a fool. What a fool. Uh-oh. Talking of fools. Hello.
Can you email me the picture? I can't get up there. The email. They didn't send it to me.
Did they? I thought they did. Sorry, baby. Hang on a second. It's very clearly not here, though, because the picture... Yeah, it says Climber Greg at AL. Oh, I won't say anymore. Could be. But if you want to look at it on my phone... Okay. Really giving away his email address. Doxing him, I'm doxing him. Oh my goodness. This is taking forever. I really don't know what to do, guys. Sorry, I left my email open, so it was buzzing at me. Right, guys. Should we do a bit of... we can just chat anyway. Oh, it's fine, I don't mind chatting. It's just we came here for a purpose. A purpose we had. Bit of drawing? Fancy a bit of drawing? Should we do some drawing? Should we see how bad a drawer I really am? Let me see. Do. Is that the one? Could be. Or is it that one? That one. That one. I'm bigger on that one, aren't I? Okay, guys. While we're waiting for this darn thing to finish automatically downloading, which will be in the lower corner so you can keep a close eye on it, I'm going to draw. You have to guess. It's that simple. Well, it would be if it wasn't me drawing, of course. Okay, accept them and log in. Oy vey. I'm so lazy. Obviously, I hadn't cleaned my cache in a lot longer than I realised. Where do I keep my Authy code? Where do I keep it? Where is it? Oh, for pity's sake, there we go. Okay. Right, so I will make sure my head covers where the word will be. Exactly, Ripples. And we'll get started. Are we ready? Are you ready for a half-blind, middle-aged woman to try and draw you pictures of things she doesn't know anything about? Let's do it. Oh, actually, forget that last bit. Right. Way, well done, Sophie. Santa wasn't a bad miss, though. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's definitely going to have to be that one then, isn't it? Oh, hey, thank you. My negative space was. What a numpty. Okay, ooh, let's go for that one. Oh my goodness. It's a bit more old-fashioned term for it, maybe. Oops, that best. Oh my goodness, I thought this was easier than chicory. I'm not entirely sure it was. Oh, so close, Tiggy. It was dumbbell. I don't think that was a dumbbell, was it? What is a dumbbell? Let me look up a dumbbell. Maybe I've got this one up the fuff. She says absolutely convinced she's got it up the fuff. Dumbbell. I actually wasn't that far off, was I? Well, it's only a kilo. You probably couldn't read that. That's what I was trying to write at the side. It was 1 kg. Never fine, guys. Okay. Ooh. I'll go with that one. Whee! Oh, well done, Lady Death. Oh my goodness, right. Come on, I feel good about this one. It's normally the kiss of death. Way! Actually, that did look like a mailbox, didn't it? Oh my goodness. Oh, let's go with that one. Oh, I've gone too fast. Sorry, I've got a little thing in the way there. Oh, there you go. It was but a typo between you and winning there. Well done, guys. Oh. Oh, this is difficult. Oh, I'm gonna go with this one. I know you're not supposed to use words, but I'm going to help. I wish my normal writing was as neat as this. Yay, Lady Death, well done! Very difficult one to do. That's a laptop, by the way. Wait. Thank you, Squidgy. You saved me. Oh, it's the only thing off the top of my head I could think of that you put stickers on. Other than cars, and I wasn't going down the car route again. Good grief. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know which one I'm going for here. Hey, well done, Sophie. How apt as we were talking about steampunk earlier. That one I knew how to draw. Okay. Sorry, I drew it too low. I also can never remember if they have a black or a yellow beak, so I apologise if I got that wrong. Oh gosh, no, sorry. Well, okay, it's a black bird, but it's not a black bird. Thank you, Lady Death. I was really starting to worry I was going to have to draw Brandon. What's his face then? Because that obviously was my first thought. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Let's go with that one. Oh gosh, wrong button, sorry. Oh god, that looks like a face. It's not a face. Okay, let me do this so you can also have it in like a circle. The colour is not helpful. That is not the colour. It should be a pale yellow colour, but I don't have a pale yellow. Inside it, there, maybe some cheese, and some guacamole, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It was a tortilla. That was awful colouring. I apologise wholeheartedly. Ugh. Are tortillas the wrappy ones? Or is that... Yeah. Oh, I don't even know if I was drawing the right bloody thing now. How utterly ridiculous. Okay. I hope this is the easier one of the two. They both appeared to be easy, but they never normally are. Oh, gosh, sorry, that's my fault. Wrong button. Oh, thank you, Debsy. I was about to start sticking pins and stuff to it. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, wow, Debsy, well done. That was an old school 1970s radio there, ladies and gentle spoons. It was the one my dad used to have. Okay. I'm hopeful that this one will be a quick one. Keep it basic. I was just going to say, keep it basic, people. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll go with that one, I think. You right, gorgeous? No, it's okay, darling. It's not our job to, is it? I'll catch up with you in a second, yeah? Yay! Well done, Debsy! Sometimes they're just ridiculously easy. Okay then, so Debsy, you came in first. Astonishing 164 points. Closely followed by Sophie with 157. And third was Lady Death, 131. Fennec, Tiggy and Squidgy all came in with the numbers too. Okay, guys, I am going to take another short break. And then when we come back, I'm really hopeful we might have actually finished downloading. Because, you know, ever the optimist. Okay, babes, I'm going to go catch up with Gregster, see what his investigations have come up with, and I'll see you in a second. Thanks, guys. Sorry, the music in the background, I'm just going to stop it. Sorry about that. It's actually the music from the game, and I thought if I clicked off the screen it would stop playing. And apparently it's not going to do that. So let me just quickly have a go. There we go, that's a bit better. Mute the site for a moment. Okay, yeah, we're having a bit of bother here because it's telling me The Sims has started playing, but The Sims is not appearing as a game. I'm having a mare. I'm having a mare, loves. Let me see. Can we find? Let's close that. Let's end that task. I can't see The Sims anywhere. But it keeps telling me that The Sims is already running. So I'm there you are, you cheeky little game. Right, let's see if we can get it to launch. Here we go. Let's see. I don't know if it had finished downloading, but nothing seemed to be happening, so. But sorry if it all got a bit confusing there. With the music and everything. What's happening? Is The Sims going to launch? No, it's not. I've tried cancelling the download. That didn't do any good. I wonder if I can manually move it to where it needs to be. Let's see, where do you need this to be? Oh, it's on hair now. Which is probably the last of the big files, to be fair. But we need this to be... No, don't need it there, don't need it there. What about in here? There we go. No, that's not the one either. See, I'm trying to find the file that they want it to be in because it's not telling me where it's putting it. And I'd see if I could manually move stuff across, but not looking good, is it? I know it's shall every day. I was trying to make it smooth and seamless, and it's ended up being an absolute dog's arse. I'm so sorry, guys. I really am trying to get this going. But the thing is, if you fuck about with it too much, all it does is slow things down, doesn't it? Where are you putting this? I want to know where you're putting it. Now, tell me. No. Honestly. I'm so frustrated. Oh, this is very, very frustrating. Because it's saying it's on the OneDrive, which of course, but it won't tell me where it's putting it when it moves it over. So annoying! Okay, well listen, if it's on hair, that is going to be the biggest. The second biggest. Clothes would be the biggest. So everything after that, I think, is going to go quite quickly. Because it's mainly things like Team X stuff and MCCC, which normally when you run those, they actually move quite quickly. So shall we have another game and hope for the best? So sorry, guys. I was doing all this to try and make it run better because yesterday we had problems on the game. So I was really just trying to kind of preempt it, and I've managed to create more problems. I'm going to rename everything in my thing. Instead of having files all named like The Sims or stuff like that, I'm going to name them like Fred, Derek, Jehoshaphat, William, Bob. That'd be The Sims 4. Bob. OneDrive, yeah, that's my online drive. So I've got a OneDrive, which is up here floating. And then I've got my C drive, which is supposed to be my program drive. And then I've got my D drive, which is my storage drive. But increasingly is where I actually put all my games because... But a lot of my games are actually online games. And they save my details online, so it's literally just the mechanics of using it, you know? and displaying it that's actually on there. So that's why it's so annoying. But yeah, I think my OneDrive comes because I've got Windows Office, and I pay so much each year to have full access to Office. And that, I think, is where that comes from. But I have a lovely chunky bit of floatiness up in there. Chunky bit of floatiness is great stuff. Shall I make an ass of myself for a while? I think we ought to. I think it's rude not to be brutally frank with you. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's just a bit of dry skin. Made me jump. Right, let's pop this gorgeous music back on. Flip us over. That's the right one. And let's have another crack at it. Come on, guys. Do, 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 do. Oh, I am. Ooh. All I have to. Water closet. How terribly specific. Water closet. Okay, come on, guys. Well done, Sophie. I carried on drawing after you got it. I was like, what am I drawing? Oh, lips. There you go. Okay. I know I got a bit precise, didn't I? Sorry about that, chaps. Okay, then. I'm going to go with this one. Oh, sorry, wrong button. I don't really know how else to get to it. It's all of it, really. All of it. Yay! Well done, Lady Death. Fennec, we are still waiting for the download. I am so sorry. I really am. We're kind of stuck. It won't launch The Sims until it's downloaded everything from my OneDrive, so I'm so sorry. So embarrassed. Oh my goodness. I promise we will get this done. Eventually. Okay. Oh, okay then. I know which one I'm going for. Well done. I was just about to colour them in blue to show that they weren't sunglasses. Well, teeth? Yeah, I suppose. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to go for that one, but I think I've set myself up for failure here. Oops, sorry, wrong button. Yes, well done, Sophie. Butchin. Brilliant, well done, my love. I did not know how to draw a nectarine because to me they just look like regular oranges. So I don't even know. Is that a nectarine? Is that a nectarine? It's like a tangerine, but a neck. Yeah. Thought so. Ooh. Oh, I know which one I'm going for. So I do the neck first. I was hopeful it might give a hint. Okay, then. So Wag, well done, Lady Death. Well done, guys. Oh my goodness. We're on a roll here. Okay. Yay! Well done! Yes, it was a very simple one. Christmas! Yeah, Christmas! Not enough Christmas going on as far as I'm concerned. Right. Hang on, I just need to look up. Although I suppose if I don't know what it is, I probably shouldn't actually do it, but... Sorry, I thought I got a message there. Right, Chrome. Well, fuck that shit. Right, I will go with this one. Let me redraw that. That's very wrong. Okay, right, we've got the first part. there is a second part. That's not it. I said you had the first part, remember, chaps? So you can also get them like this. Knife sharpener. Oh, you were so close, Lady Death. Oh, bless you. Oh, if they'd give you the points, I would, my dear. Okay. That's a difficult one. The other one, by the way, is not one I'm familiar with, although I know some of you are more sciencey than moi. A burette, which is a graduated glass tube with a tap at one end for delivering known volumes of a liquid, especially in titrations. I have used one in the past at science. I was at school a very, very long time ago. Fucked if I know what it looks like now. That's it, yes, Fennick. Even just the spelling would have been difficult. What the fuck? No, I don't know how to do either of these. I'm not familiar with that word at all. I think it might... Oh, I can't say what I think it might mean in case I have to do it. Yeah, it's what I thought it was. I'm just not entirely sure if it's a common usage word. Fuck it, we'll give it a go. Oh, you've got what that was then. Thank you. So, this person here is obviously looking after this person here, which makes this very big word what this person is. A specialist of... Oh, no, that's not really it. I don't even know how to break this down. Oh, no. Geriatrician. A doctor who specialises in, or a practitioner who specialises in the management of health and well-being of old people. The other one was saver. That in itself, if I could have even drawn saver, would also have caused problems because it's spelt differently in the US and the UK. So it could have got argumentative. So I was avoiding that one. We don't use that over here. No. Okay, I'm feeling more confident about this one. Immediate decision. Come on. Good on you, Fennec. That was straight from Jamie and his magic torch, that was. Which again, ages me somewhat. Okay, gonna give that one a go. I don't really know what to do. I don't know what else to do. Oh, Alex, I don't know what to do. Oh, my dad was one of these as well. This is embarrassing. It's quite an old-fashioned term, I think, draftsman. My dad was a draftsman working on ships, designing and... Yes. It's quite difficult. The other one, I can't even remember what the other one was, but the other one was tricky as well. So it was a choice of bad ones again. Oh God, we're still on hair. Right. Oh, I know. Very similar, but it's not just spikes, it's literally just a letter different. You could also say that a hedgehog was this. That's so... Yay! Well done, Fennec. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that one's a good one. I'll do that one. I get so excited when I know how to do it. Done, Fennec. Love a monocle. I haven't got the face strength to hold it in place though. I think I'll stick with normal specs or contacts. I hate it when that happens. It happens a lot. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I don't think that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Well done, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have to. Just keep it clean. They're wearing trews. Based it after my own. Okay, guys, let's look away from the actual butt and look at what's happening here. Group hug, everybody. Way, well done, Sophie. That was some kind of sucker-fingered person doing a butt punch. Pinch, even. Okay, so Lady Death got 273. Sophie 175, Fennec 131, and Magic with 43. So Lady Death, you are absolutely still in the lead. One moment. I thought he'd come in for something, but he'd heard me rattling the jelly beans and he thought he could sneak a few. Come on, Greg. You've done what? Are you? Which bits are you making? I'm putting that one down and taking another, because that one I know is a nice one. Enough? Oh, thank you. Okay, let's see. Just in case, I'm not wasting a good one. Oh! Orange. Now, it could be sharp, though. Could be sharp. It's tart.
I'm not a tart.
You are a tart. Go on. Get out of there, you semi-clad beast. Careful. Oh, right. We're still waiting, darlings. But we're on Sonia Sims now, so that's something. Third time the charm. Should we have another go? And then hopefully it'll just be the mods to do and they will not take too long. So come on then, guys. We still have an opportunity to catch up. Oh, okay. I won't say no to that opportunity. Well done, Lady Death. Talk about being here too long. It started repeating. Okay. I'm going to go that one. Oh, spelling. Sophie, you need to take a letter off the end, baby. Yeah. Well done. What's up, baby?
Do you want me to take the lasagna out of the fridge?
Yeah, that'd be lovely, thank you. Damn it. Lasagna 2 nights in the trot. Awful, isn't it? Okay. Well done. Oh, stop. Good grief. Oh, let me get... Well done. That was Lady Death. Scampering on in there. Getting at yourself. Okay. Oh, bit shorter, Sophie. Oh, you just missed it, babes. Terribly well done, though. Chin chin, what? I need more coffee. Today's taken a weird-ass turn. You did, but unfortunately it was after the strange honking happened. Oh my god, a lovely little twizzle on the end of that. Did you hear that? Could have been an opera singer, as long as all they wanted me to sing was... I don't know why, but this pleases me. I think I've given up the will to live, to be honest with you. I was so excited about today. Oh. Yes, it's a pity you can't give out, like, just missed points, isn't it? Never mind. It's a very simple game, and it's given us hours of entertainment, so I shouldn't really complain, should I? Ready, everybody? Feel free to make your chat count. What's the more technical term for it, my loves? It is this plus this gives you the answer. Disgusting. It is pretty disgusting, actually. Bad feet. Another word for smell. A little bit more selling you athlete's foot serum vibe. Foot rot. I wish. Oh no! You sometimes get this when you smell perfume. It's an... Oh, Sophie, not again! Sophie. I'm so sorry, you were right, but yeah, you were out of time. Oh, bless you. Oh, there's a combination. Okay, I'm just going to undo that last one. Let's start that again. And again, it's one word. Lily, longer, longer, longer. Come on, Sophie, you can do it, you can do it. Lady Death got it! The other one, by the way, that I chose not to go with was infest. Infest. I elected not to. Oh, good God. Infest. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. Oh, gosh, wrong. Sorry. Let's go back to that. Right. Oh, well done! Principal, how the hell you got that? I'll never know. I was trying to draw the principal from high school. It was going horribly wrong. Well done, dear. Absolutely amazing. Oh my God. Fuck it, I'm gonna go for this one. Okay, so if we are knitting with this, what kind of rabbit is it? Angora. Yeah, Angora is like the knitting stuff, right? Angora? Am I making it up? Have I just given you a really duff clue there? Angora. Yarn or cloth made from the hair of the Angora goat or the Angora rabbit. Phew! I didn't do the hairs on the end of the ears. I should have done that. Ah, I do try. See, it's educational, all this schnit, innit? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, let's do that one. Bloody hell, Lady Death! Well done! Okay, now I know. Just draw shite. Lady Death will be siskic and get it all. Okay. Oh, well done, Tiffany! Nice! Well done, you! Swooping in with the barber. I'll go with that one. It's not fair when you get two good ones on the trot. Oh, I was just going to start my seeds. Well done, Sophie. It looks more like I was going to say a red pepper, a green pepper. It looks more like a red pepper than a strawberry, but the seeds would have done it. Ooh. Hang on a second. Bear with, do bear with. Okay. I'm going to have a bash at this, but... Oh, shut up, Greg. Because you could do this. Oh, maybe there's an idea for a stream one day. Greg could do it. Ideas. Okay, wish me luck, 'cause I got two good ones last time, and now I've got two shitties. Ooh. Long hands. Yes! They have tickets. Satir. It's a very, very poor drawing of it, admittedly. And depending on which class you look at, it could have the legs of... I didn't really get it right, did I? That's what one was aiming for, my loves. What did one get? Fucked up Teletubby. Okay, Ricketts. It was a beard up satir, darling. Read your classics. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, well done, Fennec. I'm doing a whole urban legend there for you. Well done, Fennec. That was really good. Oh. And that's because he looks after his eyes and other people's. Okay. We ready? Spelling. Tiffany, watch your spelling, darling, because you've got it right there. Way, well done. Oh, Tiffany, stolen from your very fingertips. That evil Sophie, you've got to watch her. Mwahaha. She's the one that always pinches, you know. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Let's go with that one. That's true. It is only bums. Actually, I'm just going to make this a little bit thicker. Baby thick. Sophie and everybody else, actually pretty much all got it bang on. Okay. Lady Death, I think you officially had that one. So Lady Death got 274, Sophie second again with 120. Tiffany probably should have had more, but she stole Sophie's line, but then Sophie missed out 2 times, so it evens out. And Fennec in at 4th, which means Lady Death, you took it. Your final ranking on this impromptu session of Gartic means you are the winner. 678 points. Sophie second with 452. Fennec 257. And then everybody else was just as amazing and wonderful. just a little lower down the line. Oh, my goodness, my darlings. This is definitely not how I intended today to go. And I am genuinely really gutted that we couldn't do the stream today. So let me just adjust that. Yeah. I mean, we've had lots of fun, but technically today wasn't it. I'm so sorry, everybody. All I can suggest is that we try again tomorrow. I will be uploading these not only just as a stream onto YouTube, but I'm also going to be editing it down so it's a little shorter video, but that shows everybody what they've done. I've just not had the time to do it, and to be fair, when I was ill, the inclination wasn't there either. But I will be getting that done because I think that's going to be a fabulous little short thing we can all watch when we're in the mood, just for a little bit of fun and amaze-ballsness at how everybody's done. So again, I do apologise. I know we were all really looking forward to doing the stream today. We will be doing it tomorrow. I will fuff me not with anything else to do with the OneDrive and Sims 4. I've probably just filled all that space I created back up with my CC. It's my own fault. I should learn how to run my computer, shouldn't I? But anyway, darlings, I am going to share the love onwards, hopefully to somebody who's actually playing The Sims. Oh, Debsy, I'm so sorry, my love. I was so looking forward to looking at these. I was well in the mood. I'd had a bad afternoon with an idiot. Mind you, Greg has also said that he thinks they're an idiot because he's looked and he can't see that any way that these pictures can be from our roof. So at least I know I wasn't being a fool. Okay, who should we go hang out with then? Let me see. Should we go hang out with Hi-Em and Nicole? They've actually got The Sims open and everything! Okay, my darlings, listen, thanks again for your patience, for joining in our last minute efforts to have a little bit of fun and frivolity through my usual calamity. And all my love, hugs, thank you all for the follows and for the subs. I do appreciate it all the way, guys. And thank you again. So have the most wonderful of mornings, afternoons and evenings, whatever it is, until we meet again. Love you lots, darling. Bye-bye.